But it was already clicked and I had already shared. It should be good. Let's try it again. Now it should be good.
There you go.
All right, just Satan be the last.
You're good to go.
All right, there we go.
Okay,
140, and it started at 144 on the clock.
And Shalom, Shalom. We are the brothers of the Great Millstone, the branch of Chicago, and our honored guest, former member of Chicago. We have the mighty Mataki in the house. And first and foremost, we want to give all praises, all honor, and glory
Unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Double honors into our apostles and our elders. Salutations to all our fellow laborers out there pushing hard, doing this work. And to the scattered elect that are scattered around the four corners of the earth, that are among the heathen nations, the Israelite foreigners, and to those few Akwaf that are listening and learning.
Which we say every week.
Right, because and everyone seems to forget that part. We know that there are sisters out there who are that are heed to the call, that are being obedient to their husbands, and that are coming back to our nationality, that are quiet on the comment board or in order on the comment board with their statements. So when we're talking about the nigger woman, we're not talking about those women that I just mentioned. We're talking about the actual nigger woman. Now, I did a video earlier today on a woman who was a complete nigger woman. And it wasn't even about her. It was about the 2/3. It was about niggers too. But there was a bunch of people that came on the comment board and started trying to defend this bitch. Nobody came to the defense of the little nigger dude who was talking shit. Everybody was coming to her defense. All right. And I'm still focus, girl, boy. She tripping. But yeah, here this being one of them, this Sheldon Richardson, and it said, "The Lord done this. He placed the woman over the man. Please stop blaming us women." All right, and basically, I know, man.
Wait a minute, the woman said what?
She said, "Please stop blaming us women."
What did it say before that?
It said, "The Lord done this. He placed the woman over the man." Basically, he's saying that the woman is like she is because of the Lord.
And
is what she's saying.
See, now, when the Lord said a new thing was a woman will count past a man, that's in wickedness. That's nothing to do in righteousness. And that's because the hardness of their hearts and following Esau Edom. They follow Esau, their master. That's why Yahushua told the wicked, you especially the wicked Pharisees, and you have your father the devil. He was a liar from the beginning, a murderer, and so forth. Well, those who follow Esau Edom, his vibration, they are following under that vibration of Esau Edom. That's called wickedness. If you go into all the scriptures that talk about the righteousness of a man and the righteousness of a woman, the Lord gives you the parameters and the construct of what is righteous. A woman being over a man is not righteous. All right? And it don't even fucking make sense because niggas resist that shit. That's why the divorce rate is over what, 50, 60%? All right? And men still gonna dip off and do what they do. You can't stop a man from being a man.
80% of divorces are filed by the woman.
Yep.
I got a precept. This is Jeremiah chapter 6. Can somebody get the Isaiah 3 and 12? I think it's verse 12.
And they just put age restriction on this video too. So it was already not for kids.
Right.
So why you got, if it's not for kids, why you gotta add some shit? Fuck YouTube, man. Fuck you, pencil pushing, button pushing motherfuckers. You gonna get visited too. Right? It's already the video. St. Benji already set it up. It's not for fucking kids. So why you gotta put an age restriction? The very video we talking about, because they want to defend the niggatry of nigga bitches.
That's it.
All right. We're not talking about Israelite women. We're talking about nigga bitches.
And those are those ones that you showed in the picture on the video you did with the first bitch get mad at the stove and she tear up the whole.
That's the video that
this is all up on. See that's
so not even YouTube jumping in and shit.
See, because they're going to promote that madness.
Hit Isaiah 3.
We have agreed age restriction. It's already not for kids.
How you gonna age restriction shit that's already age restricted? Yeah, silly mother.
And you know what? And that's the killer thing. when you do things like that, all you're gonna do is draw more people to it.
God.
We're in fucking America, man. You put an R-rated movie, that's all the 14, 15, 16-year-olds want to see.
That's it.
That's what they're gonna sneak in. They're gonna see that movie, man.
Right. In Isaiah 3:12, it says, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and to destroy the way of thy path.
God. So like Elder Reyes, he quoted to Jeremiah, the Lord created a new thing. All right, the Lord did indeed punish the men of Israel by allowing you women to get over us. All right, but that's destroying our path. That's not the way it's supposed to be. That's a punishment. And ultimately, Esau Edom is giving you this liberty because he's the younger than us. That goes to Job 30. He's the younger than us, the children that's ruling with these bitches that elevated you women, man. All right, that's no excuse to continue that way because Jeremiah 6 tells us this, man. Jeremiah 6:16. Thus saith Yahweh, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said we would not walk therein. All right, so that's that response that woman gave to the elder Malcolm. That's what that was. She ain't gonna walk into the old path because they used to this fucking liberty that Esau's giving them. Like I said, this is Rock 25. You're not a wicked bitch liberty cat abroad.
That's right.
Esau
I got it on
giving me
that.
all that, man. That shit is
I got it on
wicked.
that.
And Esau's so full of shit. They put an age. The video is called "Judgment is Coming for the 2/3," and I guess the argument on the comment board must have upset them. I don't know, but I've done videos personally that I think are way more graphic in nature
Right.
as far as speaking than this one. So, but it's because it's pointing out the ratchetness of the nigga woman, which Esau promotes.
That's right. And protects.
All right.
And
And that
protects.
destroyed our path. That's why everybody out here fucked up.
Yep.
Because women and Esau's moving over our damn people.
That's right.
I saw, I forget the old school lady name. She always be defending the men though. She be wearing a little African 21 hats.
Shots around.
Yeah.
She said y'all women complaining about these men, but y'all mothers are the ones that produce them, man. You women are the ones that produce these skinny jeans,
That's
long
right.
boot wearing niggas.
That's
That
right.
shit look
And-
nice with fat ass Balenciagas and tight ass pants on, man.
That's
Y'all
right.
produce these blonde head, dreadhead niggas that's walking around with a gun and they
Shooting their own people and shit.
That's right. And then you tell them that oh, I don't need no man. So you teach this young man that women don't need a man, and you teach these men to do. These little boys grow up in these single parent fucking women homes, learn all these women mannerisms and all this other bullshit, and then you wonder why, since you did all your recklessness in front of this young man, when he goes out, you know what he's gonna do? The same thing you taught him.
And you know what's worse? The worst part of all that, they raise these fucking women.
Yep.
Ezekiel 16. That's the mother swords
The
the
daughter,
daughter.
yes,
Yeah.
It says the churlishness of and I'm wording it
The
backwards.
churlishness of a man is
It's better than
It's been a courteous woman, right?
Nah.
So you bitches are way worse than the worst
Right.
thing out here.
And what do they
Fucking
do?
mom, walk bandits, man.
Yeah. And what do they teach their daughters? They teach
Twerk monsters.
their daughters that they better shop around.
Hey, can I bring
Yeah.
this up?
Absolutely, brother.
This is Isaiah 30, verse 12. It says, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word,
Mhm.
all right, and the true order of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai that promotes righteousness, that promotes life, that promotes power, right? You despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon.
Stay.
So instead of coming back to the ancient paths, where is the word of God, where is life, where is peace, where is order,
Good way.
the good way.
Go back
all
and
right?
read 9 and 10 too, brother.
Yes, sir. This is
Because I actually brought that out in the lesson.
okay. Perfect. So Isaiah 30, I'm gonna jump up to verse 9. It says that this is a rebellious people, a lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. It says, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. It says, therefore this iniquity shall be unto you as a breach ready to fall. swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly and at an instant.
And that's how it's gonna happen.
That's what's about to happen, man.
That's
Because
exactly how it's gonna happen.
Yep, because you don't want to go back to the true righteous order of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You want to stay on where he jacked us up, put us under curses, where the scriptures talk about the foundations of the earth, the outer courts. You want to be over a man.
And the
you
chick was a straight demon, Salaki, that they trying to defend, man.
Yep.
Did you see the damn shit she was doing? And the way she spoke after the fact, man.
Yeah, and
Salaki.
No, call to Wab. I mean, and this is why we are dealing with this present evil world and all the madness that's going on right now.
I got a precept for you. This Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 15:20. He have commanded no man to do wickedly, neither hath he given any man license to sin.
Boom.
So the Lord didn't command a woman to be over the man right now, as in that was his just rule.
Right.
No, man, the Lord punished us by doing that.
Exactly.
And ultimately he used Esau Edom to do it because it says the God of this world has blinded them. Who's the God of this world? Who's the prince of power? Esau Edom, man, because when Pilate came out to Yahushua, he said, the prince of this world coming down, man.
That's it.
Esau Edom set you bitches up to be over us, man.
Exactly. And here it is. We talking about going back to the ancient paths. The paths where we would be kings and our women would be princesses.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Everything would be just beautiful.
At the sister, Princess Amaya Hana on the screen. That sister's constantly on my videos. Michelle Wong, sister.
And matter of fact, it's a couple on it.
Let me read this comment from the sister, the daughter of Zion, because she went at when the woman started talking shit. This sister commented to her. She said, "I have to ask you, why is it that anyone speaks on the woman's behavior is always a blaming thing? Why can't the woman do no wrong? Haven't they done any wrong? Are we immune from correction?" And so she was righteous for saying that, man.
Right.
She said a woman, she's like, so what why is it that the woman, her wickedness just got to be overlooked? How is it that a woman we can go in on a nigga all day long and get no feedback.
Right.
She wake up and do it all.
But the moment we point out the wickedness of a woman, everybody got something to say.
Exactly.
Especially you women.
Yeah, and Murph talk about it all the time, man. They no accountability, man. We all are accountable to do our part, to do our role in the order of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And here it is for the Israelite women who are in order, who also has to be a fool for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Because these bitches of the world will call Princess Hannah and the other princess on here and all the women that's in order according to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they will call these true women some fools. You know what I'm saying? For wanting to be in order, the order of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So just like we have to be fools, the men that's teaching this word, those women that has hope for salvation, they're fools too for also being in order, the order of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And all these women that so-called women that that's coming against us and the women that's in order. That's when that scripture, it says in that Isaiah 30, it says in 13, it says, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking coming suddenly and at an instant. All right, and then they're gonna see that, oh shit, we done messed up. You know?
Yep. Hey, y'all, they gonna live up to their parable, man. The nigga woman said they can do bad all by themselves. The Lord's gonna let them eat that.
That's right.
I damn sure
I thought it was on the other channel.
Oh,
You can put the straight video.
keep reading that 2 Ezra 16 out. Bible shop.
N-I-J-E-R.
Go ahead.
This is
It's gonna pop up.
J.
2 Ezra 16 and 49. Like as a whore envieth a bright, honest, and virtuous woman, so shall righteousness hate iniquity when she decketh herself, and shall accuse her to her face when he cometh that shall defend him, and diligently searcheth out every sin upon the earth.
Read it again, bro.
Salaka, read it.
This is 2 Ezra 16 and 49. It says, like as a whore envieth a bright, honest, and virtuous woman.
That goes to what the elder brother Yaakov was going to, man. The women that's supposed to be in order, you know, which whatever, but it's somewhere that's happening. So whatever that's happening, you're gonna be looked at as a fool by all these other bitches.
This is
The
true.
more hate a righteous woman.
And that's why some women get they let the pressures of the world pull them out of the truth. Because that's what happened with my ex-wife. They let the pressures of the world pull them out of the truth, man. Listening to these women in the world, all on Facebook and Instagram and all that other shit.
Right, some other lonely ass bitch telling you
some worldly ass
supposed to be doing for you.
Some
worldly bitch ain't got a nigga doing it for her.
Con,
She gotta chase every
exactly. She on the cock carousel,
right
but that's who you listening to.
Yeah.
Damn carousel rider who miserable. She on the carousel and still miserable.
Right.
Yeah,
She only telling you that they are
Right.
miserable counsel because she wants miserable loves company. That's Romans the first chapter. And it tells you in surrounded by born to certain people for counsel. You can't go. How you get a counsel from a bitch that don't know shit? It's not gonna work out for you. She gonna give you some no shit ass counsel.
Right, here you are, got your notepad, walking up to the carousel, and she's jumping from one to the next one,
Right.
to get wise counsel from this bitch.
Give you all the damn tokens.
It says that the righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but whereas the wicked is seducing. So, hey, the spirit of Satan is to deceive if they can get you off track, man.
And you shouldn't have been
Yeah,
right
it's
about
simple.
This is, I got a scripture. This is Sirach 26, 24. A dishonest woman contemneth shame, but an honest woman will reverence her husband. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced fear the Lord. 26. A woman that honors her husband shall be judged wise of all, but she that dishonors him in her pride shall be counted ungodly.
So all you Tyler Perry bitches are ungodly. All you
Right.
I don't need a man. All you I can do bad by myself.
You-
all you independent women.
What's
you
that
count
bitch,
as
Taji?
ungodly.
Taji
Taji P.
Yeah. You Taji P. Henderson. You what was it, Mary? What was the character
Proud
she
Mary.
played? Proud Mary.
Proud,
Right.
bitch.
Taji P. Henson, you Proud Mary bitches. That's going off, man.
That's it.
Way off.
See now, as a matter of fact, let's go up. Can we go
What
up?
do you mean? Hey, when this shit collapse, all right, you're gonna understand the importance of a man, and you're gonna understand the importance of a true man. Because to be a man is to know the Lord, man. All right, anything
Yeah.
outside of that, you're not a man.
And that damn hyena right there, man. She just, even though that was a bunch of bullshit that she did, that's probably about a good 200 something, maybe $400 or $500 worth of merchandise that she just destroyed right there. All right.
And they wasn't wrong if they went out there and cleared her ass.
Right.
Somebody should knock that.
Now,
Straight
dude
up.
would have came behind the counter
Right.
and demanded payment from her ass.
Right.
Then everybody would have had a problem with it.
Right. Want to like shut
Right.
the ticket and shut the store down.
Some simp somewhere gonna jump the owner.
And
Right.
believe me, it's
Yeah.
the dude came all on the comment, but bruh, why you all on our sister like that? You man, go to the comment board
These
video,
niggas
man.
are simps, man.
You don't know
They
what
got
what he did to her.
They got
Whatever
that
he
skill.
did or said to her didn't warrant this. She just
Right.
could have walked out and not ever spent another dime in the damn store.
Right.
But then she probably done sucked him off a couple
I was gonna
times.
say
They
that.
give
For-
her
for-
that
for some-
350 juice.
Right,
That's
exactly. And she mad because he didn't cut her off. We don't know
Right.
what the hell going on because guess what? A lot of our women be fucking them damn Arabs and them
Back
damn
door.
dudes who be owning them damn corner stores and convenience stores, man. The brother of Rala witnessed it with his own eyes, man. Three Arabs running the train on a nigga woman, man. He was in one of them damn stores. He was fixing something in the ceiling, and he looked through the damn hole in the wall, and the nigga woman was back on the other side of the wall getting done by three fucking Arabs, man.
Hey, I got a precept because this was gonna happen when the Lord
For fucking milk and Newports.
Yep.
You giving your body away, stupid bitch.
Hey, the Lord gonna get rid of these simps, man. He gonna kill these Pookies and Ray Rays, man. And this is what's gonna happen when it does, man. This second Ezra 16:33. The virgins shall mourn having no bridegrooms, the women shall mourn having no husbands, their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. So all these niggas that's paying for that OnlyFans and all that bullshit, man, all these simps that's propping your ass up, the Lord gonna wipe them niggas out. They gonna go the first day of the purge, half them niggas gonna be gone.
Man, they gonna be too busy trying to save these hoes.
That's it.
It talks about that proverb. They're gonna be entered to all types of strife, It's gonna be like grabbing a dog by his fucking ears.
Yeah, a lot of dudes gonna die behind these women, man.
Absolutely. But they don't know what a righteous woman is because they've not been taught what a righteous woman is. This is you know what? Well, there's some, but they're not doing this shit. They're behind the scenes, and they're majority in the spirit world. All right, but this is Sirach. This is Sirach 26:1. Sirach 26 says it'll give you the dichotomy between a woman who follows the Most High versus a woman who doesn't follow the Most High. Sirach 26:1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. So she's not coming against him. She's actually bigging him up and rejoicing in her husband. Okay.
Yeah, a woman's supposed to be a husband's number one thing.
That's it.
That's like what Sirach 39.
That's it.
It says there'll be meekness, kindness in her tongue, is like none other.
Yep.
It said this man, just him having a woman that hyped him up. This man is like no other man.
That's it.
He gonna feel like a true God on earth. He can go be going through hell, but because of her words, he gonna feel like a fucking God for real, man.
That's right.
Yeah, a woman can literally she could make or break you, man. You could be in your lowest state, and a woman could actually make you feel better about yourself.
Yeah,
that's right.
Or she can make your situation way worse.
Yeah, that's
right.
The power. The women understand the power and that they truly possess through humility, man. In first Ezra, the 4th chapter, talks about how strong a woman is. So instead of using that shit to be a damn snare and trap, like I said, Ecclesiastes, and you beating this nigga down, all right, you can use that to really be a pillar of rest.
That's it.
Right.
Because
and that's only gonna help you out. Now this nigga climbed he climbed 5 stories to save his grandmother. Hey, look, you got a nigga that's willing to do anything. Like, you got a John Q ass nigga. Hey, you'll be good. You can't lose.
Look, one of the biggest rap songs that was out there was Method Man and Mary J. Blige. You see what I'm saying? You say that's real to a nigga like me, baby. You know?
Right. And he said you never give my pussy away. But that ain't what these bitches doing, man.
If you go on, this is what the Lord says is a grief of heart. But let me go before that. It's in verse 5. There be 3 things that my heart fears, and for the 4th. Now let's watch what the 4th thing is. I was sore afraid. A slander of a city, the gathering together of an unruly multitude, and a false accusation. All these are worse than death. But the 4th one, a grief of heart and sorrow, is a woman that is jealous over another woman, and a scourge of the tongue, which communicateth with all. Now that you got these women, listen to Esau, Edom, saying these men are supposed to have multiple women. So you got 7 million.
And the Bible clearly supports that all day long from beginning to end.
And you got 7 billion people on the planet. If and it's a 5 to 2, 7 to 1 according to the scriptures. But let's say 5 to 2 ratio, 4 to 3 ratio.
No, it's actually on average, even in America, it's average of 7 to women outnumber men 7 to 1.
So now if you go 7 to 1, 1 billion men with 1 billion women, you're going to have 5 billion females who has no man,
they're all taken. Sorry.
So they don't have
nothing.
They just got to gay. There's going to be lesbian. No, these men are going to deal with these women, and these women are going to deal with these men. You know how many women deal with men because they already know they got another man, another woman, and they don't care because that's how it's supposed to be. Because God said it's supposed to be. Then you say, well, soon as you know what they'll say, but that favors y'all. We didn't ask for it. We just was given it by the Lord. This is the Lord's will.
The Lord set this up.
We the kings.
And we should favor because who's the strongest? Who built this world? Who built the country? Oh, well, we produce children. No, we produce children. You're the one who carried it. You don't understand the balance and the order. You would never have that child in your belly if the man didn't put her or him in your belly.
Hey, the Bible talk about how the beginning of wisdom is to fear the Lord, which the Lord is the power. All right. So you look at that, and even whether a wider sense or a narrow sense, me and Nadazak talked about this past Saturday, and that if you fear the power over you, if everyone feared the power over them, everything would be good. You know what I'm saying? Because here it is, the man is made more powerful, and that's why the scriptures talk about the women as the weaker vessel, because they lean more towards not the power, but the flesh, you know what I'm saying, emotions, you know, feelings, you know, and stuff like that. Whereas the man would lean more towards, or should lean more towards, the power, which is this, you know, the Most High God, which is this basically who said he is a spirit and must worship him in spirit and in truth.
I got a couple of This is 1 Timothy 5:14. I would therefore the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house, give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully. And that's what you women are doing, man. Hey, they when you watch them old vampire movies, man, they always say the vampire can't come in unless you invite him. You know what I'm saying? You
vampires represent Esau in this society, by the way.
They're bloodsuckers for real.
And basically you compromise. Matter of fact, let me back it up with this. This is Proverbs 14:1. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. You destroyed your own. Why do you think there's so many niggas that's getting rich off exposing you nigga women, man? All right, Tommy Sotomayor, goddamn Kevin Samuels,
Red pill this,
red pill
that.
These niggas are getting rich off exposing you. Why? Because you have destroyed your community. You women are the reason that your communities are fucked up.
Let me ask you a question. What's the number one murderer of black children?
The women.
They're the women.
How many abortions do they make?
Right.
Millions, man. And let me read this real quick. Right? Because they just hate the order and they hate the word of Yahweh, man. This is Proverbs 13:13. Whoso despises the word shall be destroyed. But he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded, man. So you niggas and you niggerettes out there, all right? You spiggers and you spiggerettes out there,
That's right,
who despise this word, hey, the Lord gonna deal with you, man.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's a progression, man, because we're seeing a lot of judgment, man, going out, man, and it's just gonna increase, man. And you know, you bitches want to go shake your ass, you want to do all this shit, and then when your ass get judged, oh, we're not protected. We're the least protected community.
Yeah, that's
you the least
motherfucker. You the loudmouth ass woman is out there at 2:00 in the morning trying to put your fingers in a man's face. All right.
It's not like that brother stand up for those sisters in the hair shop, the bitches, and then they went back to their hair shop and shit. And after the fucking goop who put one of them in the fucking headlock.
There it is, man.
Because bitches.
And then went right back in there.
Yeah.
Let me read this one real quick. Same chapter. Let me jump up to verse 18. Proverbs 13:18. Poverty and shame shall be to him that refuseth instruction, but he that regardeth reproof shall be honored. So you people, you're only gonna get that shame, man. Punishment is shame.
I love it.
That's it.
This is Proverbs chapter 24, verse 20. It says, "For there shall be no reward to the evil man; the candle of the wicked shall be put out. My son, fear thou the Lord Yahweh and the king, and meddle not with them that are given to change." So going back to the way that the woman is over the man, that's a wicked change. Yeah, it's a wicked change according to how the Lord set things up on the right hand side. It says, "For their calamity shall rise suddenly, and who knoweth the ruin of them both?"
That's right.
They set up for failure. The whole feminist thing, and now you want the feminist thing of the 70s. Now you want to know why, you know, some shit jump off, and that man is so disconnected from you. He's like, I ain't giving him little of that shit.
I love that shit. I'll be
Man.
in the back. I can wait till you knock this goofy bitch out.
Yeah. That's why Scripture says instead of a friend, it says instead of a friend, be not an enemy, man. You nigga women, you don't realize. See, when you don't have no accountability, then you go around, you make about 100 enemies every day. You make enemies that you don't even know you made. Man, we don't have that. You know what they said in not Scarface, but Goodfellas. He said women and children can be careless, but men, we cannot afford to be careless, man. We can't go over. Yeah, it was Godfather. We cannot fucking afford. We cannot afford. See, man, we understand we can't go around making enemies like that. Man.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I got this. What you're saying right now, I just said that to someone a couple of days ago. We men understand that, okay, this guy, he's 6'3", 6'4", I'm 6 feet, I'm strong, he's strong. It's like what we say about different MMA fights, even though it's like if evenly matched or somebody who's actually well overmatched to somebody, they be like, oh, he gonna whoop his ass. Well, you never know. Everyone's got what? A puncher's chance.
Yep.
We know that Derek Williams, he can what's his name? Derek
Lewis.
Derek Lewis. He's so strong. He could be down. We've seen him in fights down. Everybody whooping his ass, and he just happened to catch you on
All
one
it takes is
come
one
up,
shot from him.
and
left or right hand.
that's right, and he's down.
Right.
So when you notice
his ass all 3 rounds.
all 3 rounds, knowing if he don't, matter of fact, that was one of his reasons not too long ago where he said, "Oh, he's done for." That it's almost at the end of the 3rd round, he catches one boom, and that was it. He come down and do this little thing with his stick out his tongue. And I tell you right there, men knowing this, because we've been in this shit where we've been a dominant one and then got guys caught snoozing, or somebody thought took us for granted and we caught them snoozing. They instantly taught us as young men. This we went to our pecking order as fucking 12, 13, 14 years old. But we understand that men make sure that's why niggas shoot niggas so much, because they know a nigga could come up on them and beat them down with their hands. That's why niggas got guns. Them niggas see another nigga got a gun, and it's always a standoff.
And that sort of energy it comes from being raised by
women.
Women. Yeah. One more verse. It says these things belong to the wives. So, like you just said, it's something that we understand.
We learn.
We know this.
So now we much cautious. We still might talk shit, you know what I'm saying? But we talk to men differently than we would talk to a woman, because we already know we never know what the nigga gonna do. Right. Now these women, they brazen. They don't give no fuck. The little small 4'7" bitch will go to the 6 foot nigga and smack him, knowing that
she got 911.
Excuse me.
She got 911.
And she got everybody. Even if somebody see her smack the nigga and he smack her back, why you hit a girl? Yeah. They don't say why you hit this man. Don't you know this motherfucker a fucking gorilla? Would you go up into the goddamn lion's cage? Would you ever see? Oh, the lion, the motherfucker went into the lion's and the lion killed him. Oh, we gotta put down the lion. No, the bitch jumped over.
Right. You go past the damn. That's retarded, man. Right.
And that's what they do when they come deal with the man. They go past the safety bar, because we are men. All right, and they don't respect that. And this shit started back with Vashti.
Hey, you got shit. Well, when was it Julius Caesar that got stabbed up? All these motherfuckers stabbed his ass up. He was even his friend Brutus. He looked. He said, "Et tu, Bruti," which meant me, you too, Brutus. Meaning everybody didn't like your ass, nigga. And that's the same thing happened in the Scary Movie and shit. When that nigga one was all loud, you know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, "Shut up, bitch." See, that's what's about to happen to the nigga woman in America, man. Everybody's tired of your ass, man.
Turn the sound off. God, I forgot about that. That's a perfect example, bro.
Yeah, man.
You got something?
It's almost.
Oh, I thought you said.
No, it's just. It says it is not good to have respect of persons in judgment.
Excuse me, one.
You got.
In Psalm 3 and 9, for the blessing of the father establishes the houses of children. For the curse of the mother is our foundation, man.
Yeah, she can pull it down, root it out. Like, you know, the household is not respected, anything else. She'll go about the fucking
They
town.
destroyed the household and institution of marriage.
Go around the town and everybody's looking at her like, damn, man. His wife was a Jezebel.
Everybody didn't hit. It was just like that scene in Rosewood. How everybody was laughing. They had no problem going murdering niggas, but you know they all knew that a nigga didn't touch your wife.
Right. Everybody knew.
Because one of the dudes laughed at him, told him, "Hey, well, shit, we all be fucking your wife, man. What, you know?" And he the only simp, dumbass nigga.
Right.
Yeah, the damn cracker hood. It was a nigga. His damn wife was banging everybody, man.
Yeah.
All right, and so they knew it. All right, but it was an excuse to just fuck up and hurt Jake, man.
Yeah.
But the problem is that when you go back to that movie, there was a nigga woman working for the man at the store. He was the only one only guy that had a white store in the so-called nigga neighborhood, man. And he had the nigga woman working for him. And what was happening? She was fucking him.
Yeah.
But guess what? You know if you remember what happened to her?
She got laid. She got stomped out like a Myers.
Right. She got. They literally fucked her to death. They fucked her and they killed her.
Yeah.
She got banged by a whole group of Edomites and then they killed her ass.
Yeah.
All right. So you make it. So you making these alliances with your enemy to help destroy your own people, man. It's not a good thing.
Scripture says, that lovers shall despise thee; they shall seek thy life, man. You know, hey, I always say it, man. You gonna have Russians come show me the walk.
Yeah,
show me this.
Let me see this walk.
Let me see this. I don't like it. push you out the window. I don't like it. I don't like this walk. It's wet.
The voice, you got a voiceover.
I feel nothing with this. I feel nothing with this bitch.
It makes the room stick.
I feel nothing with this bitch. Throw her out the window.
Yeah. So this is, you know what? Because they made a joke out of this, but this is actually true to life. This is actually how the nigga woman, how she acts, man. All right.
Yeah, I hate that shit. Talking to the movies.
And no, I mean, but they loud and they ignorant. All right. Once again, we're not talking about Israelite women. We're talking about the damn nigga.
She brought
That's how she is in life. That's that Proverbs 9:13, man. All right, she is clamorous. She knows nothing.
That's
man.
right.
Just loud.
Hey, that's Sirach 26 and 8. A drunken woman and a gatherer abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. That's actually what I want to go up. No, verse. Yeah. If shit, man, all this is good. That's not the one I want to go. Shit, verse 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that have hold of her is as though he held a scorpion. These bitches are scorpions. The Lord likened these wicked women to scorpions. All right? Who wants to go hold a scorpion?
Not me. I want to hold some sweet wife.
But they took the knife from him.
See, they wouldn't even let that nigga stab me. Like, nigga, give me that knife, bro. Fuck that. See, this was about to happen to
Right, by Edomites on top of that.
Yeah.
This shit true to life, man.
Yeah.
All right, and man, this shit was actually, I remember seeing this. This shit was funny as hell.
Yeah,
man.
good.
But you know,
Even the cop
it's
did.
funny, right? But the thing
Even
is
the
that
rabbi, the Buddhist
everybody killing this bitch, man. All
Mother
right.
Teresa.
As a matter of fact, somebody get Micah 7 and 10. And she can't understand and figure out why y'all doing this to me.
Because you ain't shit.
All right, give me Micah 7 and 10.
Micah chapter 7, verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
Right, like shit, man. That's what that word mire literally translates to, man. You know, like I said, these bitches gonna look like gum on the sidewalk, just a little black spot.
That's right.
I was just watching this video from Kevin Samuels, right? The chick fucking said, look, I'm trying to figure out how to find a man. And the bitch was married to a man 10 years, slept on the dude, slept around on the dude multiple times. The dude cheated, so-called cheated once, which that's not even cheating, okay? And she left him, took the kids, fucked his cousin, and had a baby with his cousin, and tried to ask relationship advice from Kevin Samuels. You know the best advice I can give you is kill your fucking self, man.
And she still wouldn't accept that she went off of that shit.
No,
and it sounds like, realize you fucked. She's not nothing wrong. Add excuse for this, excuse for that.
She wiped them out.
Yeah, right. I was about to get it. Go ahead.
That's right. And that's the same chapter. It says a drunken woman gathered abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame, which is she's gonna, even though she's being shameful, being wicked, and being known. You know what? I did that scene and I forgot to open it up. I had to replay it because we saw it, but it wasn't on camera. I forgot.
I got it, brother. This is Proverbs 30 and 20, and it reads, "Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness." And that's, and every woman that gets caught doing committing adultery, they all have an excuse. They all say, "Oh, I was wrong. I shouldn't have done it." But there's always a but. Yeah. But if you had not, it's always a but in there. All right, ain't no fucking but, man.
I got one to back up what you just said. This is Jeremiah 3 and 3. Therefore, the showers have been withholden, and there has been no latter rain, and thou hast a whore's forehead. Thou refusest to be ashamed.
And that's that thing. They don't refuse to take ownership. It's always a displacement. They always say, well, yo did this, you didn't. They don't ever own up on the shit that they do. Right?
The last nigga woman that I was actually in a relationship with, when she cheated on me, it was my fault.
It's always your fault.
It was my fault.
Yeah.
Like, you spilled the water on the floor and there was a dick next to it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean?
So I went to go clean up the water, and I don't know how that dick ended up in my mouth. Shut your ass up, man.
Hey, listen, man. You women, man. Listen, the day is coming where we're gonna step outside and we're gonna be stepping over your bodies, man. It's gonna be weave and it's gonna be hair weave everywhere. It's gonna be motherfucking weave kill, eyelashes, them puffy ass little sandals y'all be wearing for the fucking dollar store, man.
Yes.
And what's this shit with these big ass plastic stupid ass shower
The
bags?
bonnets.
Oh
Them
my.
just some hoes that don't get their hair.
Oh, they got mad.
What the fuck? Why you look like you got a trash bag on your head?
Look like a Mario
That
Brothers
shit is
character.
not cool, man. Yeah, you do. You
Yeah.
have a damn mushroom on your head.
Yeah,
Man.
it was Super Mario
Why
character.
somebody gonna
man.
hit your head? It's gonna go boing.
Yeah.
What kind of-
That's right.
What is that shit, man?
That's right.
I got this is Isaiah 32. I'm gonna start at 9. Rise up, ye women that I eat.
Perfect.
Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women.
That's it.
For the village shall fail,
That's it.
the gathering shall not
That
come.
venture ship, all their shit that you fucking love today. Go read Isaiah the 3rd chapter and see about the wimples and the crisping pins and the mantles and all that other bullshit in your closets and your goddamn dresses. None of that shit gonna save you in that day. And all that shit that you put your faith in, you put your money in, it's gonna show itself to be not.
They gonna feel it. Hey, coming this upcoming month. All right, the fucking the renters
Moratorium.
All right, that shit is over with, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of evictions, and these bitches ain't been paying rent. All right, bitches.
Yeah, a lot of bitches getting ready. Now you're gonna be forced on the carousel.
Yeah, New York, they decriminalized harlotry. A bitch can go walk the strip now in New York, man. All right,
And still end up turning.
because the bitches get that
Try
money,
to walk it off. Play it off.
It's over
Throw
with,
that
man.
shit
Your
hurt. It's
destruction
fucked
coming.
up.
And you trusting Esau, your trusting Esau shall be your shame,
Yeah.
man.
Here you go. Let me get this one in. This is verse 11 of that same thing, 32:11. Tremble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones.
And you about to go through hell, man. You about to get fucking evicted. All right, and this shit, when the pandemic first started, all right, the renters, the people that rent the cribs out, was trading, you can still stay here for sex. All right, but they cracked down on that. So what's left? Eviction, man.
Right.
I can't get you ain't got the money, you ain't getting my rocks off, you evicted. You bitches about to go through it, man.
That's it.
I can go to the blade, bitch, straight to the streets and get that money.
Yeah.
And they don't understand what's
So
gonna happen.
you
when
and
that
all
shit
them
hits
ugly
the
ass
fan.
kids, right?
Yeah.
You about to get right. You got to get about to get put out these properties. These damn landlords don't want to deal with you. Right. That's right. Them landlords will be like, fuck them nigga babies. Right.
And what's gonna happen in the siege when Esau after he forces you with these waters and all these waxes and stuff, as the brothers say, you're gonna end up being stuck like Chuck with nothing. And you know what you're gonna do? Lamentations 4 and 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than that be slain with hunger. For these pine away. What they pine away? What stricken for the want of the fruits of the field. All right, they're gonna want that vintage back. They're gonna get that. The hands of the pitiful women, all you silly ass, wicked ninja women, not the righteous women. All right, because real quick segue, there is elect lady, 2 John 1:1, the elder unto the elect lady and her children whom I love in the truth, and not I only, but also they that have known the truth. We're not talking about that woman. All right, they are in order. But these women right here, the Lord said, these pitiful women have sodden, cooked their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people.
That's what's getting ready to happen to a lot of these women with these multiple babies, with all these different men. I suppose that the man that they hate the most, that child gonna be the first one to get put in the fire. Right. All right, because
every time I see him, he reminds me of your daddy.
Yeah. The poor little boy is cursed because he looked like his father. Absolutely, brother.
Okay. Tremble ye women that are at this is Isaiah 32:11. Tremble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine.
They're gonna want the hot crunchy curls. They want them hot. No. I took that back. They gonna want their crab legs. They want that. They gonna want their crab legs. They want the because you go. If I can pull up a picture, the bitch at the goddamn crab market, big fucking crab thing that's up to holding up the crabs, all that shit.
The new brag right now, the new flex with these hoes. They go on social media and say, Oh, my child will take regular lunch to lunch. They want crab legs for lunch
Boiled.
at school. Right. So first they say they want boils for lunch at school.
Damn.
That's the new flex for a bitch. I give my son crab legs all the time.
So you giving your son diabetes and heart attack?
Yeah, and giving them
Let
roaches.
me read that lamentation that they put up on the screen. It's Lamentation 4 and 3.
That they want up.
Even the sea monsters draw out the breast.
Mhm.
They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people has become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness, man. And the ostrich is known for letting her children, her children perish, man.
And step on
She don't
them.
protect them. She step on them and crush
She
them.
bury them and don't know where she left them.
Right, and then the snake go find them and eat them.
And then when you go deeper into this as well, even the sea monsters draw off the breast. These bitches right now, they draw off the infamil. They go ahead and get you what's the other one, Similac. And you know all that shit is.
And that's why they be loose as hell.
Yes.
Because you get ran up in by all these different men. You got all these different babies, right? Do you not know that breastfeeding actually is an enzyme from breastfeeding that actually tightens your vagina back up? So the woman, if you actually breastfeed your child, it actually tightens your vagina back up naturally.
That's it.
Right?
And
But by denying, but not wanting to do that, now you just right.
Loosey goosey. All right. And then the malnutrition that these children get. Now they wonder why Derrick Rose ankles broke every goddamn way. He was in the projects drinking goddamn fluoridated water, and it was with a woman, a single parent mother being dealing the motherfucking getting nothing, no nutrients, no things to build up your body.
His bones are weak.
Weak as
y'all.
fuck.
That's what happens too, man.
Explosion.
When your muscles overpower your bone structure.
No.
And that was happening a lot, man. And lately, but that's something that was happening recently. That wasn't happening years ago.
This is relatively new because now you see a woman who breastfeeds her child. That say if the child is 5 years old, this is how tall the child is. You will see a 5-year-old, even a 6-year-old child on Similac, and they're a good 2, 3, 4 inches shorter and less in strength because that you don't get those natural nutrients
and all the chemicals.
That's it.
That's it. The body doesn't get a chance. The digestive tract doesn't get a chance to set up. As you start breastfeeding, certain enzymes, like the Elder Michael was saying, it's in the milk, and it sets up the digestive tract. Then it sets up the forming of the brain, and then it sets up all these things as the milk gets older and the kid gets older. It keeps changing.
And you're supposed to breastfeed for 2-3 years, and some of these people did it longer than that.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And that's healthy. Those children are strong. These children are ox.
These hoes got their nipple feeds. They ain't trying to do that.
That's
Hey, and that's awesome.
They got breast stoppers.
Breast stoppers. Because the scripture I read, it says, I read it that the young women marry and bear children. It shows you that we're supposed to get them young, man, which is why Esau is a motherfucking bastard, okay? And you're going into fucking slavery, and we're going to fucking put a fucking flaming, spinning boot in your ass because you making us fucking wait till these bitches done fuck the whole football team when their minds are all fucked up and screwed up. Now we got to deal with this damn trash out here, man.
No,
and then niggas want to get mad at us. Niggas want to get mad at us because saying any scholar will tell you that Mary, when she got with Joseph, was about 12, 14 years old, man. All right? But you want to get mad at us, call us rapists, and your damn grandma got married at that damn age.
And that's
her mama.
Yeah.
My great grandma was 12, and my great grandfather was 21.
That was a normal age, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, you just go back 3 generations, and most people that go back generations, if your grandparents were born in the earlier part of the 19th century, more than likely they got married at 13, 14, 15 years old, man. Because my father's mother, my father's father, his wife, my grandmother was like 14 when she married my grandfather, man. All right, and they messed around and had 12 kids together, man.
Well, like you said, but when the
and that was normal.
But when
going back 70, 80 years ago.
But when the father went to give his daughter away, he gave her to someone that was respectable, that was established.
They even showed you that in Color Purple.
Yeah.
All right, when he gave the girl to Mr. was a grown ass man already established.
Same thing.
It wasn't no pedophilia. That's just the way things were. That was biblical. But what they do is they shine a light on that. Give me that scripture. Woe unto them they call evil good and good evil. What they did was they shine a light on it to make it look like something wrong with it. And what the old lady, the young girl said when she was at the funeral, How'd he die? On top of me.
On top of me, yeah.
Right.
And these people are Christians though. These people are Christians though. These people are supposed to be Christians. They're supposed to believe in Christ, right? But how old was Christ's mother when he got with his father? She was about 12 years old. Any historian would tell you that. But we're rapists though.
Oh,
They don't even believe
Yeah,
that
they don't even
happened.
believe. Yeah,
That's
they
far
believe.
fetched.
They believe.
Oh,
that
they believe it was a virgin
They don't
birth.
even believe that happened.
Yeah.
You going
So
deep.
even though because they'll come with that argument. Well, she may have been 12, 13, 14 years old, but he never had sex with her, not with the Lord anyway. Maybe with the other kids.
Maybe the angel.
The angel impregnated.
That's
Right.
compulsion, man.
Right, so the angel's coming down now and right, swinging.
Yeah, right. The nigga with dreadlocks on the beach, an angel and shit.
The angel named
How you
Dexter.
doing? Yeah, Dexter. How you doing, girl?
Hey,
Oh, pretty lady.
Hey, when I was in the world doing shows, I did a play. It's called Eyes. From Their Eyes Are Watching God, which was a play, something that took place back during when they had those all black towns in like the 1920s and stuff like the 30s. And it was a little girl who got caught by her grandma kissing a little boy. So the little girl had to be about 12, the little boy was around 12. The grandma who was in care of the little girl because something had happened to her mom and dad, wind up was like, yep, see, I was holding off, but I see you're smelling yourself, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and marry you off because you can't get with this little dude, you know what I'm saying, 12 years old, you can't take care of you, ain't got nothing, you know what I'm saying, so I'm gonna have to marry you off to, the name of the dude was Logan Killix, and Logan, she was like, yep, he got the onlyest organ in town. he can take care of you. And she was like, Logan Killix, because he was like a dude probably in his 30s, 40s, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, I'm gonna have to marry you off to him. You know what I'm saying? I see you smelling yourself, you're getting hot. So here it is. You can't not, you gotta be a virgin when I marry you off.
Right, so I can't let you get popped by this little boy because he can't take care of himself. How you gonna take care of you?
And so she married him off to Logan Killix, who she was about 12 at the time, and he was in his like probably 30s or 40s. This thing was a natural thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And I guarantee you they wasn't finna die. So like I was gonna say real quick, I guarantee you by the time that girl who got married off was 12, she didn't fuck 500 dudes by the time she was 35.
Right.
Hey,
like,
look,
this is insane.
This is insane. Look, I was in my video feed, a video popped up. I had sex with 20 men in one night.
Right.
And I never got a chance to see the video. So I screenshotted the screenshot.
Right,
Because as a matter of fact, pull it up. It's in the one of the find it if you can and put it in there. So I was like, damn, well, I want to see this video. So I put that title in the YouTube search engine to see if the video, the image of the girl would pop up, but something else popped up. And with this chick from California, she looked like she was Asian or she could have been Northern Kingdom. I really couldn't tell. But this bitch talked about how she was having gangbangs on a regular basis since she was 19. And how she banged 500 in one night. I was like, what the fuck?
But she'll get on there and tell you what to do, man. Tell you about yourself. Tell you there's no accountability, man. Nothing's wrong with that, man.
And she told the white guy who was interviewing her that she wouldn't date him. She only bangs African American men.
That's right.
I'm like, what the hell? And so why was so only African American men can have a super slut? Is that what you're trying to say? Right. Or your wall's just so gone you can't be with somebody else?
Exactly.
I was
right.
What's the scene? What's the screenshot? You know what's
a screenshot? I'm not sure.
I checked this man.
Let me see if I can.
It might have been info.
It might be an argument.
Oh, let me read the scripture to back up what Yaakov has said. This is 1 Corinthians 7 and 9. Oh yeah, but if they cannot contain let them marry, for it is better to marry than to burn.
You're putting orders on right
So
now.
that's what Yaki was saying. She was smelling herself and this, that, and other. So I got to go on and marry you off.
Yep.
So go ahead.
This
It
right here?
says,
Yeah.
Esau so wicked, he added this new term, teenager. Yeah. Before it was a child and an adult, man. He added this term, teenager years, and that just screwed up everything, man.
Yep.
You know?
Because a teenager is nothing but a young adult being groomed for marriage or for work. The young man is being groomed for his career, so that he can his apprenticeship, so that he can support a family. All right, and the young girl is being saved and groomed so that she could be placed with that young man or an older man.
Yep. And then
that was it.
Yep. Sometimes even
like if you were betrothed, if you were already betrothed to young David, and David was learning how to be a plumber or learning how to be a goldsmith or whatever it is, you were betrothed to him.
Yep.
And right. So at the time when David came of age and now he was set up and he was doing this goldsmith stuff, then you would get married.
Yep. And because they would actually have kids sometimes she was like 13, 14 years old. She had been through the apothecary, maybe for a year, or so, you know what I'm saying? And just straight up groomed.
So
you can fucking milk, soap and oils and all kind of
because we were raised we raised adults.
Right.
All right. From youth, they were taught. Even baby talking child. That's silly as hell.
Right.
All right. That's not teaching them anything. From their youth, they're learning how to grow and be adults, man.
Yep.
The youngest king in Israel was 7, I believe. All right. He was able to get counsel. He had leaders and counselors, but he still was the king.
There it is, man. And what we looking at now, this is America. All right. Whichever song you want to choose, you want to go back to John Mellencamp, "Ain't That America?" Right. Or you could go to the new school with Danny Glover.
Hey,
all right. Right.
Like
this is America.
that Benji had made with the king, the youngest king in Israel. And to my knowledge in that story, what made him the youngest king was a woman had killed all his brothers, and then she tried to set herself up. What happened to that woman? The priest took her outside the temple and beat that bitch to death.
That's right.
Yeah.
Jumba, Josiah.
But they can let's say homework. I gave him a breakdown.
Look it up, nigga.
Find the story.
Look it
But
up.
what you looking at on the screen, that is and you know what? And there's dudes that'll be all in her DMs trying to get with her.
Do that again.
Right? Because she got on so much makeup. I don't know if she really. But from the picture that we're looking at, the woman is attractive. All right, she's attractive.
That's Brittany Rosario. Oh, she's married.
Brittany
Rosario. Yeah, and it's the
So wait. Stop.
And y'all been through all that years ago.
So she banging 20 guys and he's recording.
She's just a picture. That's another man's video, but she's just a picture. But she has her own OnlyFans and all that. But this whole right here, she do porn and everything. Yeah. She married to a fucking sand nigga. She think she a Jake, but she a Jake mixed with an Ishmaelite. Yeah, Ishmaelite mixed with an Ishmaelite. Some bullshit like that. But yeah, that bitch do porn and her man a cuck, man. This dude was a joke, man.
Well, but that's America for you.
But he's not like that because he's really not into the women anyway. He's into the men. Why would you want to see another man ride your woman? Because you're looking at that man. You're getting off on that man. That man's getting off on that man.
I never even thought about it like that. That's what it is.
Because you will never want. You will never know.
Because a real man don't want to even. You don't want to think about a man that your woman been with in the past.
Hell no.
A real man, he got problems with that. He got to block that shit out sometimes. All right.
Hey, you know what? It's funny that you say that. We was at the job. I was at the job, and when I was down there, I passed out equipment, and I said that to a female. They were talking about something about cheating and all this other kind of shit. I said, I'm gonna give you the 100% truth. The problem that a man don't want you, first of all, you ain't supposed to be trying to cheat. But the thing in his mind is, was this nigga bigger and blah, 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 blah. She went back and asked her husband that, and he said, whoever told you that gave you the 100% truth. That is, a motherfucker don't want to be thinking about you done been with a nigga that's bigger than him. Period.
Well, you been with another man, period. Right. Because he could have been smaller. You enjoyed this motherfucker.
Right.
It's not even about that. It's about the fact that you thinking, well, this motherfucker, did you miss him? You thinking about him?
Right.
When I'm popping you, is that what you thinking about? It's really can fuck with your head, man.
Too much weird shit for me.
All right, so that's why when a man get with a woman, she's supposed to have never been with another man. And if a woman, and if she, and like that woman who did that video, if you're this size with the ruler, you can't say shit to me. You know, if you this size, your sandwich will be made. Your bread, you know, all this other bullshit. Man. But the point being, has she not been with so many dicks, she wouldn't know the difference between it. That's right. She wouldn't know. She would appreciate and enjoy the man she's with.
Yep. Hey, it's a crime. Another dude did a video like with that same clip, but he said, okay, and he pulled out a big ass jar and shit, and he said, if this is you, he said he put his fist in the jar. He said, you better shut the fuck up, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, you talking about you big ass fucking gaping wound and shit, man. What we gonna put their whole fall in your ass, man?
Like the brother said, the damn throwing a hot dog down the hallway,
man, bro.
You know, the first time I heard that was a little Asian chick, and died.
And that goes to show you that see you women, man. You know, this feminism and this hypergamy got you women thinking you equal to men. You're not no way equal to men, definitely not physically, because you the one who bleed the first time you get fucked, shorty. All right, and then it's all downhill from there. That pussy just getting stretched out. Our dick don't get stretched out. Our shit stay the same our whole life. You tell that to these motherfuckers, they get mad, man. I had a whole bunch of people on the fucking on the goddamn Facebook fucking trying to argue with me and shit, man. And so we can make our vagina any size we want. What, bitch? Surgery, bitch?
Don't worry. No. They gonna find out. These women think they equal to men. They gonna find out the hard way.
The hard way.
What you got, brother?
You got put in 1 Timothy 5:6. But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth.
Yeah, you already
did. What women are all about is pleasure. Oh, I want to go have fun. Oh, I want to go experience this. I want to go to this. Well, if the Lord's gonna come back and fuck this place up, I might as well have some fun before he do. I have fun with the place that he about to destroy. Okay, so go ahead on and touch the shit that the same thing the Most High about to destroy.
Right. You know, they want to go play. They want to go to the woods and fucking forest fire, man.
That's right.
You know what? We gotta build in America, motherfucker. The forest on fire.
Right.
We got out this plot of land. We gonna knock down these trees and put up a fence. Nigga, the forest is on fire, nigga. Have you looked at the trees lately? They fucking dying all across America, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Bambi
that's where I don't want to say too much, but your respiratory issues.
Yeah.
All right. And people and animals. Look at the fucking trees. The amount of trees that got death. You know, no leaves on them, man.
Well, that's because they've been thinned out so much.
They thinned out like a motherfucker.
And so they cannot. The way we breathe in oxygen and exhale CO2. Where the trees breathe in CO2 and breathe out oxygen. If you cut off a whole bunch of their breathing apparatus,
even the ones that ain't been touched it, then they know it's the shit they spray.
And that too, yeah.
That's what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
All that lime green, yellow green shit in fucking July. The leaves supposed to be a deep emerald green, man. They already fading up fall fucking colors, man. I ain't even made it to August yet.
Yeah.
Right, September they start, because September is so
late September is when it starts.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of trees been destroyed. My brother, he got a book, Chicago in the 60s, and he got pictures of how different neighborhoods used to look throughout Chicago. And I know it's like spots where trees used to be at. You go back to that neighborhood now, the tree ain't there no more.
God.
I got precept. This is Job 12:7. But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee. So the animals got more sense than you motherfuckers. They see a fire coming, they running the other way, man. All right, man. And they're letting you know these animals are an indicator, you know, just like, you know, the elder always says the women are an indicator of the state of a nation. The animals are an indicator of the state of the earth.
This is the state of fucking America, the whole world for that matter, because America has an influence over the vibration of America is over the whole world, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right, that's what it says, upon whom has thou iniquity not passed through, man.
We all saw the big booty bitch in Iran twerking on the light pole, man. Everybody saw that, man. She had a great big old ghetto booty too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know they had booties like that in Iran. All right, and she was working that thing too. But the point being is that where did she get that from?
Mm-hmm. The nigga.
All right, she got that from watching Keisha.
That's right.
All right, watching fucking Beyonce.
The scripture does say our sins surpass the deeds of basically the heathens. We take everything to a whole nother level. So back in when Esau was sitting there showed you their nipples with the nipple little thing that they put over their nipple, the pastry, whatever they call it. Then nigga woman starts saying, well, let me give me the stripper pole. You know what I'm saying? But then they start doing this. Nigga woman said, well, let me twerk. You know what I'm saying? They take wickedness to a whole nother level.
Right, Jake take it to it. It's just like when Jake be a homosexual, they be a super homosexual.
Blaming.
Right, Esau be reserved homosexual. Man, when Jake be a homosexual, man, he RuPaul.
Right. Like
that don't work.
Hey, in Atlanta, they had these groups where they would go dance and shit, and it was just those facts they would have like coochie cutters on,
right,
just tight shit, and then just doing all the, you know what I'm saying, and thinking the dances and shit. Oh my God,
and it's sickening, man.
Sickening,
yeah.
And you know who would cheer and clap for them?
The nigga woman.
The nigga woman.
As a matter of fact, these nigga women, they be befriending these gay niggas, being their best friends and fucking these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? These metrosexual, homosexual niggas, they're demonic. They still want to get their rod dipped too.
But that little gay nigga, he said that in his new song. He said that he's queer, but he said all these bad bees on my D. Mm-hmm. So yeah, the nigga woman loves the homo.
Yeah, and know what they'll do? They'll call a man like Kevin Samuels gay, right? They'll call Kevin Samuels gay, but I thought gay people was cool, right? This is Jeremiah 2:23. This is Jeremiah 2:33. Why trimmest thou thy ways to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways. So hey man, hey look, hey, it is what it is, man. Jacob is a form of all things, even wickedness, man. All right. Hey, this banking system came from Jake. All right. Those damn the Spanish Inquisition, them torture methods and all those fucking the damn donkey and all that shit they had. Jake made all that shit, man. So hey,
all that dark age torture shit. Yeah, you're right, man. Because Jake was ruling that time.
Mm-hmm. Jake and now
Esau is just on a whole different level of demented. But yeah, Jake started that shit, man.
Yeah. So hey, so here it is. Esau created the porn industry. Yeah, he created the strip club. But shit, Jake took that shit to a whole other goddamn level, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake showed you how it's really done. Hey, I remember a couple years back, me and the brother Mataki, we was watching Beverly Hills Cop, and it showed you the strippers, and the strippers was mad whack, man. You know what I mean? You look at these motherfuckers nowadays, these motherfuckers could win the Olympics. Like, goddamn, this shit is literally athletic, man. These motherfuckers doing some shit that they can't even do in the Olympics, man. Why, man? Hey, Jake was just wicked as fuck, man. And you've taught the wicked ones your ways, man. Okay? But there's a recompense for that, man. What the scripture says, it says, walk in the ways of thy heart, but know for all these things. Yeah, so hey, look, man, have your hot girl summer, man. Do what you're gonna do. You know what I mean? Guess what? No accountability. You know what that leaves up to you? The Lord just judging your ass for all the shit that you got away with, thought you got away with, man. That's why the scripture says when we are chastened of the Lord, it is that so we not be condemned with the world, man. All right, that's why scriptures tell us. See, we're being held accountable, man, and it's a beautiful thing to be held accountable, man. That's right. Scripture says one may seem first in his own cause, but his neighbor come and searches them, man. Okay, so here it is. We checking ourselves. We getting ourselves in order, man. And what are you doing? Fucking playing, man. That's why that Micah 7 and 9 on down. You nigga women gonna be trodden down like the mire of the street. All them baby daddies, all them enemies you made. When that 911 gets shut off, y'all talking about defund the police and all that shit, man. The only reason why you bitches got any fucking power is because of the police. Because you can pick up 911 and you got these simps and pookies and ray-rays and cousins that want to get in your fucking business, man. But that's what they show you in that movie World War Z. That cop didn't have no time to worry about nobody. That motherfucking cop ran up in that goddamn he ran up in that motherfucking grocery store. He said, "I'm worried about my own fucking house."
They showed you that. They just showed it in Detroit. The police was right there.
Yeah.
Some niggas pulled up with the stick. They looked like an AR or something. He the police fucking drove off, man.
Hey, they just showed it in South Africa.
Gotta go.
In South Africa, yeah, you know, it's been all out purge in South Africa, and they showed the cops were using the police cars to take stuff from the stores themselves. The cops were doing it, and this is recent, man. Meanwhile, Elam and Esau is shooting down Ham and Jake, right? So they outright going back and forth with each other, killing each other. Meanwhile, the police ain't trying to get in the middle of that. Somebody from a hotel room or a high-rise building had their cameras on the cops, and the cops were loading up the cop cars and vans with stolen merchandise, man.
You know what? It's funny you say that. When they did all that looting here in Chicago and whatnot, I was coming from my wife's house, like to my apartment, and I was coming down 79th Street. But I got right up there at the if y'all know about it, 79th up there on Exchange, right there. There's a fucking liquor store and whatnot right there off railroad track. I went to flip that corner. The motherfucker was in that liquor store, and there was two cops sitting inside a squad van type shit, looking at that shit. And when somebody asked, "Are y'all gonna do anything?" Motherfuckers looked at each other and drove off. I was dying. They were like, "Man, fuck this shit."
Because these motherfuckers, they value their life. You know what I'm saying? And they know that when matter of fact, I read it earlier, but an unruly multitude, he said that's worse than death. Because you never what's going to happen. The madness and the chaos, you getting jacked up and fucked up. A wise person, we said, "Are you gonna go mess with them?" No. We're going the other way.
He's like, I got a Glock with 19 shots in it, and that's 300 niggas. Right.
I'll get a couple.
After that first 19, now what I got? An asshole.
And after you bust the taser a couple times, you gotta go get the shit out, recharge it, and do whatever the fuck that's dead. You know what I'm saying? And then all you got is a billy club. You know what I'm saying?
You know?
And these niggas, all the niggas, half the niggas got guns and shit.
Shit, the cops up here was stacking their trunks with shoes, man.
I can believe it.
Fuck that.
I can believe it. Well, we always see, don't go there, because we actually know cops personally who used to back in the day. You remember? They'll go get some money. Get some money or weed off a nigga, and they'll come and say, "Hey, I got the whole bunch of weed. You want this?" No, niggas are notorious. Cops are notorious for robbing niggas over here in Chicago. That's why they don't have no respect.
They used to do it in Beirut all the time.
Yeah.
All right, I've actually seen them do it over in Beirut, man. Roll up on a drug dealer and tax him.
That's it.
All right, and the drug the drug dealer paid them to stay in business.
Protection, yeah.
It's like you either going to jail or you not. What you got?
That's it.
And so the drug dealer would give him $500, $1,000, $2,000, however much money. Boom, and he would lead a dude to and a lot of these, and look, they don't want to hear it, but a lot of these cops are still gang affiliated. Yeah. It's like you got these Edomite cops that are white superiority organization affiliated. Right. And they support those things, man. You got Jakes that's gang affiliated that will actually help defend their gang territory against the other gangs. Well, they'll only arrest the oppositions. Yeah. All right, shit like that, man. Or they'll roll down on the opposition and shake them down and let their own guys keep dealing, man. This sort of shit still goes on, man. Yeah, my fucking neighbor across the street, I believe her brother got out this year, and then he did 10 years. And he did 10 years to save because they both were cops, man. Brother Aisha know her. Mm-hmm. He grew up with the bitch. He know her. Yeah, and matter of fact, he knew when she was cheating on her first husband. Right. But she's a fucking dirty cop. So was her brother, and a whole bunch of cops got caught doing some dirt shit, and her brother took the fall for her, so she wouldn't have to go to jail too. He figures like, fuck it, there ain't no need for both of us to go out. I'm the older, I'm your brother. I got you. So her brother went to jail for her ass, man.
She stood on his nuts.
Hey, this is Luke 3:14. This about these police. This is and the soldiers likewise demanded of him, saying, "And what shall we do?" Come to Yahushua asking, "What should we do to make it to the kingdom?" And Yahushua said unto them, "Do violence to no man, neither accuse any falsely, and be content with your wages." And that's the three things cops dare rarely ever do. They lie on niggas all the time, and they're not content with their wages. They steal from people. And they plant shit on y'all. Yeah,
I just saw something
accused falsely. Yeah,
Instagram. They had this Jake. He was like filming, secretly. The cop was, doing whatever. He just threw a coke bag, in the back seat, And he's like, what are you doing? You know, he's like, I'm filming you. He's like, yeah, we're filming you too. You know?
Right.
And the cop trying to, play it off like it wasn't shit, man. You know?
Yeah, then they got right, and then they got the blue wall of science. It goes to show you there's no such thing as a silence. There's no such thing as a good cop.
No.
Because if you're a cop and you know that these cops are doing all sort of thing, and they're railroading, taking your people to fucking jail. All right.
Yeah. Hey, Hurricane Katrina. You nigga women was going to the police to get help. They gang raped your ass, man. And that's what's finna, man. You nigga women, you motherfuckers finna get it, man. You finna get it. Hurricane Katrina. Them motherfucking nigga women was getting gang raped by the cops, man.
And the same at the FEMA camp.
By your daddy, your zaddy that you call anytime you get into it with a nigga. All right? Hey, a day gonna come, man. When they gonna come, man, and then they gonna come. All right? They all gonna come. You know what I'm saying?
They all fall down.
Yeah, the cop gonna come, all right?
Yeah.
You know?
Multiple.
Hey, that one what the dude, two dudes told Natalie Portman in V for Vendetta. They told her, that's a hard pill to swallow, but you gonna swallow. And so they were telling her she was gonna swallow both of them.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because they caught her ass out after the curfew.
Drinking them drinks.
Right?
Yeah, that's why I should have said many days.
And ain't gonna be no dude with a mask to show up and martial arts your ass and save you either.
Exactly. Hey, because
it's gonna be hectic.
Because all these Pookies and Ray Rays and Simps, man, these emotional niggas, man, that you spawned, right? Scripture says, menstruous women shall
bring forth
monsters. Them niggas gonna be the first ones to die because they not strategic, they emotional. They're gonna run out with their Draco and fucking get their ass laid out. Oh, my auntie can't eat. Y'all done shut down all this, man.
Right.
Y'all niggas emotional, you gonna run outside and get your ass whacked, man.
You know what? It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that. I went to pick up Canasta after he had injured his leg and whatnot. And while I'm sitting there waiting for him to come out, this wildebeest bitch comes over to the truck. And I'm like, look, I don't want to talk. I don't need you to ask me nothing. Just leave me fuck alone. Don't say nothing to me. Okay? So now some little short motherfucker come up with a baseball cap. Hey man, what happened to that Bob, man? You know what I said? Man, don't come over here asking me about no bitch. Blah 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 blah. Please. Stop. I told her to step off, you step the fuck off. Man, why you want to call her a bitch?
Wow.
I got a precept. Hey, this is Isaiah 13. And I'm starting 13. I'm starting 12. I'm start at 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. Our Lord is about to bring these people low, man. All right, you gotta understand that they went to trust me how I see how it shot. All right, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of fear. You can understand that the men of the Lord, that gold that the Lord has chosen, man, and left them more precious than it. All right, therefore, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall move out of her place, and the wrath of Yahweh hosts, and the day of this fierce anger. And it shall be as the chased road, and as the sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone to his own land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined up to them shall fall by the sword. So everybody holding on to this place is this toast, man. 100% is no escaping it. So here's the point: their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. So everything that brothers are saying, it may sound harsh, but it's judgment. Judgment is fucking harsh. Gonna be a lot of rape bitches out there ravish.
But you know what? It's not harsh judgment. You know why? Because every time you have a woman who comes against that man, breaks that man's heart, breaks up the family home, and fucks up the door, that hurts more than all that shit. You got to pay for that shit. One seed of wickedness sprouts into multiple seeds of wickedness, because now you're teaching, as the mother, so is the daughter. Now you're teaching your daughter this dumbass shit. You're teaching these young men not to value the woman. If you can't value the man, you teach these young men not to value the woman. It works the same, motherfucker. Now the wickedness begets wickedness, which begets wickedness. So all that shit, you think this is harsh? No, this shit is righteous, and I hope it's harsh, and I hope you fucking burn in hell.
Right.
Oh, you
Yes,
will.
he deserved to high, and I hope he burned in hell.
Right, so at the end of the day, man, as the scripture says, judgment, mercy rejoices. He shall have mercy. He have judgment without mercy to him that have shown no mercy. Any motherfucker who will go murder their own child in the womb, man, you're an unmerciful motherfucker.
I'm not ready for a child, but I'm ready for sex.
You know?
Right. So and why? Because that's gonna mess up your Friday, Saturday night partying. I won't be able to go out, hang out with my bitches, and be a hoe. Then you turn around, you get pregnant a couple more times and do the same thing. So not only did you kill one child, you killed the whole fucking family. You killed brother, sister, twins, siblings,
And that womb.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
And
Yeah.
that womb.
That's a merciless motherfucker, man.
It's been women that done had so many abortions they can't even carry a kid full term now.
Let's see.
What's that scripture that says, you show no mercy to your brother?
Yep, I know a woman who had a child simply for that reason, because she couldn't get another abortion.
God damn.
So she didn't even want a child; she just had to have a child.
If you do that, you might not be able to walk the bound.
You know,
You'll fuck yourself up. You know, but that what it says, does thou ask mercy? You know, you don't show no mercy, but doest thou ask for mercy? Because a lot of you bitches, see, they got a saying that says you got more excuses than a nigga going to jail, man. You bitches finna have nothing but excuses in these last days.
it's always a but.
Yeah,
It's
you know.
like I said, it's always a but. But put the image of that. Don't before you forget. But put that picture back up. There's always a but.
Can he bring this?
Absolutely.
It says, before you forgive her for cheating, remember that the other nigga had her like this.
Oh yeah, the picture.
And then the other saying at the bottom was that
He pulled it out.
it came out, but she put it back in.
Right. Remember
Yep.
it slipped out. She put it back
Right,
in.
it slipped out, but she put it back in.
Yup.
He's very wild.
And that's why that proverb say, I'm gonna just get it. You got something I'm gonna pull up.
This is Sirach 28:4. He showeth no mercy to a man which is like himself, and doeth he ask forgiveness of his own sins?
Right. So, hey, man, ain't gonna be no mercy for y'all, man. Ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for you, man. This what it says. Who shall go outside and ask how thou doest, man? Ain't nobody, listen, when all hell breaks loose here in America, ain't nobody gonna be worried about your ass, man.
I got one way for you. This Proverbs 6:34. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content. Though thou givest many gifts. Right, man, men are fed up with you bitches, man. You bitches are offended niggas, man.
Hey, was that you, Ryan, that put that World Star up where that dude walked in, dude hit his wife from the back and stabbed both of them joints up, you know what I'm saying?
And killed her mercilessly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that. That was cold blooded.
Yep.
That sounds like a righteous judgment.
Black and gray.
Hey, somebody get that there be sore strokes and bring out whatever you had. A couple brothers hold scriptures.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 19 verse 1. As for the ungodly, wrath came upon them without mercy unto the
Wow.
end. For he knew before what they would do.
That's
You know? And that's righteous judgment for them, man. Right? You reap what you sow.
No mercy.
That's what happens when you just live a life of unaccountability, man. When you let all your scripture says, be not don't add sin to sin. It says, be not without fear to add sin to sin, man. Because this day is gonna come when it all just drops on you, man. You want to get punished little by little, man. You want to get, you know, the Lord's chastising us, like I said, like the scripture says, that we be not condemned with the world, man.
I got one more. This Rock 25:19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
Hey, that's right, brother. The scripture, marvel not if she trespass against you, because you know what? She is. Even if it's in disobedience, if it's in talking back, or even further on, put on being a hoe and harlot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
These women
or she'll
are
just go and disobey your orders. She'll
That's
do
it.
something that you just told her not to do.
Yeah.
All right. I remember that happened after my son's mother I forget what it was. I told her something not to do, and she went and took the car and she went to go do. I think she may have gone to the gym, and it was something else that needed to be done. I was like, you could just do that tomorrow. And she went anyway, and she ended up getting into a car wreck. Damn, it totaled the car, and damn, it died.
Damn.
But I had already told her not to go.
She just followed that instruction. She'd have missed all that shit.
No,
You know?
I got a saying. If you tell Keisha something to do, man, if you really want to do something,
Tell
you
her
gotta
opposite.
tell the opposite. You got to.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
what
I tell you
about
what she didn't do, and I gave her the money. Here's the fucked up part: I had gave her the money to pay the insurance, and she didn't pay it. So the car got totaled, and then we weren't covered because she didn't. So we ended up being stuck with the bill for that fucking car.
That's fucked up.
So she fucked. So one little fucking act
Double.
of disobedience, man.
Double. Got double in return.
Oh, that was a little more. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
That's the portion of it. And what's the wages of sin?
Death.
Death. You motherfucking nigga women, you're gonna be the most deadest motherfucker in America.
But what we just went over earlier, how that they're the majority
Like
as far as
you
the
said.
ratio. So obviously, if they're the majority, and then the brother that posted up earlier,
And that goes for you, damn you Edomite women, you fucking heathen women. All right, you bitches are just as rebellious, man.
that's it.
Yeah,
That's
you
it.
might want
All right.
you did the most fucked up thing to Jake too, man.
Yeah, well they actually helped institute all this shit,
Mhm.
right? But all these damn women, man. You know, I was downtown earlier today, man, and like I said, these heathens all came to America so that they could be harlots because they couldn't do that shit in the countries where they came from.
That's right.
Hey, you can't even be no nigga. You can't even go to another country, be a nigga, and get a bunch of women pregnant and just be a pookie, man. They'll kill your fucking ass, man. All right, you go to China and get 100 bitches pregnant, and you just a nigga on the couch, man. They'll fucking karate kick your ass into the spirit world, man.
Yeah, the Chinese are known for very insidious tortures and punishments, all kinds of shit. You know, the fucking bamboo in the fingernails, all kind of weird shit.
The
Man.
drip, the drip.
Yeah, yeah.
The water drip. Chinese water drip. Water torture. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go. You can't be a see. That's how you know Esau is that eagle, man. What is an eagle, man? It's the most filthy fucking bird in the sky, man. And what is it? But it's like the highest
It's
flying.
cruel and it's proud.
Yeah. So this is what is it? Exalted filth, man. That's what America is, man. Exalted filth, man. Scripture says, folly is set in great dignity, man. Okay. They exalt the most ungodly, wicked, fucking filth in the fucking world. Okay. Like
that fucking fag on a damn bus with me the other day, all loud and ignorant, talking about his sexual exploits. Loud, and even had the nigger woman on there, Jesus. You know? Right. Nobody wanted to hear that bullshit, man. But you know what? It's you women who allowed that. It's you don't understand, man.
Like
no, and not only that, because they say they promote it, say that it's okay. So now this old loud ass, and it
wouldn't happen.
It was one obnoxious nigga after the next obnoxious nigga after the next, man. That day was torture, man. I was on my way to the Everstate camp, man. I get on the bus, and it's a fucking little 2/3 ass nigga. And that's what started this whole thing. I was talking about that on the video. No one defended him though. A little 2/3 ass nigga got a bracelet on his ankle, ain't supposed to be leaving home. He not even at home. He at his sister's house. His sister looking out for him because obviously his parents gave up on him. And he on the phone arguing with his sister about fuck that. I go sit down and woo out the band. And his sister's pleading with him, just go back home. This is almost over with. You only got a month, and they go take it off. And you know, and I got you a job. I got you a job lined up. Come, and he just being a nigga, man. I'm like, I don't want to kill this little nigga myself, man. So I leave him. Get on the next bus. You got a drunk ass nigga get on the bus with his woman, pretty ass wife, and they, I guess they're going downtown because everybody knew their business by the time it was over because it was so loud.
Damn.
She sits down. He's riding down with her so they can go pick up her check, but she ain't got no money on her, so she goes sit down expecting him to pay, and he had the money to pay, didn't want to pay. He just wanted to get on the bus and not pay. It caused all this fucking drama on the bus. No, you can't make this shit up. He got everybody on the bus getting mad. Man, we got places to be. And niggas getting riled up. And you know, he shut the fuck up, man. He drunk as shit, talking shit, and this woman crying and she embarrassed. So she get up there and trying to rip through her purse for change. Finally, another nigga woman get up. It's like, I got you, sister. I got you, baby. I'll do it. And then she like, no. She tells the woman no. The woman trying to pay her fare. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Right? So
that Babylonian Jew.
So it's crazy. So we go one block. Hold on, we go one block, and another bitch get on drunk as fuck, and she ain't got no money at all, and the dude come up and pay her fare, and so his wife looking at him like, "Are you fucking serious?" And it was embarrassing as fuck, man. Because here he come, his drunk ass up there. I got you, girl. And he paid her fare, but he just caused all this fucking. I wanted to beat this nigga ass, man. Man, I wanted to beat this nigga ass. Then, right before, we're talking about the 14th, so right before you make the long stretch downtown, last stop, fucking loudmouth fucking fag gets on the bus, and he loud as fuck, and he arguing with his sister, speakerphone, so you can hear all this shit, and he loud as fuck. And I'm even through my headphones, man. I'm trying to listen to the elders, trying to drown all this shit out. And this nigga get on the bus and he arguing with his sister, and his sister talking about, well, shit, I ain't had no dick. He like, bitch, I ain't had no dick either. I ain't been fucked since April 18th. I'm like, oh my, nobody want to hear it, man, because his hip was fucked up, and so oh man, and he talking about, hey, you can't make, hey, look, man, we got to get the fuck out of here, man. We got to get the fuck out of here, because he talking about my hip hurt, not my ass. And when my ass was hurt, it was a good hurt, because that nigga big like me. I'm telling you, you can't make it. If I would have recorded this shit, man, I was so fucking livid, man. That was the day I came up to met y'all. I don't think were you there this Friday at camp? Pops, were you there this Friday? You weren't. You weren't there, yeah. You weren't there. But all that's the shit that happened on my way coming to camp. That's what I had to endure, man. And I was on my way to go do the work, man. So, you know what, man? This place just gotta fucking go, man. It gotta fucking go.
Who got that last scriptures?
Hey, last scriptures, man. We gonna shut this shit down.
I got the
We gonna shut it down. Go ahead, brother.
This 2 Peter 2, I'm gonna start at 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah to ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after shall live ungodly. So this place has to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. And deliver just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. For that righteous man dwelling among them in seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. The Lord, and this is an important point, verse 9, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations and to reserve the unjust to the day of judgment to be punished. So that whole, all the wicked niggas, as vexed as it was, hey, that's their lot to be destroyed. So the Lord gave them turn of their minds. He want his ass to hurt. All right, but that's the Lord locked them into that state so he can get his destruction.
Yeah, the Lord gonna give him a missile right up his ass.
He ain't gonna like that ass hurt.
Hey, when you got disease, gonna be burning. You definitely gonna be burning, boy.
Well, that's why they call sodomites, man, because they burn their lust. So it's only right they get burned up. The Lord is
it's a just punishment, man. Anybody got anything else? Hey, so with that, man, we're gonna give all praises, all honors, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Till next time.
wow, shit.
It meant, brother.
That's a hell of a bus ride.
That was a hell of a fucking bus ride.